Alright, it's Friday night. Been, we didn't do anything last weekend, so we're out this weekend. After recovering from the Greenway. It's sunset time, so it's creeping close to 6:45. And we just got onto the Zealand Trail. And once we get at least a quarter mile in, we're going to start looking for a little scalpy spot to set up for the night. That way we can get up bright and early and go climb Zealand and the Bonds. And tomorrow night we'll camp at Geo Shelter. So, nothing much to see here other than the pretty forest. So I'll check in with you later. Or maybe in the morning. Either way, back on trail. Back to have some backpacking fun. Whoop whoop. Okay. So, it took a little bit longer, but a guy passed us on trail. We had bushwhacked a few times and found nothing. So we kept going and going, and this guy was like, there's a spot up here. He works for like the AMC huts, and he was like, I don't know if it's exactly legal, but it's definitely impacted. So, like has a full bench and campfire and everything. So we have a tent set up. The bear lines hung somewhere in the trees. There's a nice bench over here to sit on. Somebody built a fire pit that we're not going to use because that's against the rules. There's another bench to sit on. But yeah, this is a nice little spot up on a ridge over the trail. Good and stealthy, kinda. Not really. Home sweet home. Till the morning. Like that. Bro's making fun of me. Good morning. It's cold out. I gotta put back shorts. Ooh, bird. It's okay. Once I start moving, it's gonna be amazing. We have a little ways to go to get to the hut, and then maybe get more coffee. Because, you know, one coffee is not enough. We already heard one group of hikers go by, but that was it. And we just gotta pack up the tent and Brillo stuff. Otherwise, most of the shit's already packed and ready to go. So I'll be out of here soon. It's almost 7. We're slacking. But yeah, nice campsite. Ready? Now you can see. Cozy benches everywhere. Nice big open campsite. You can fit a few tents in here. It's kind of great. So, good stealthy spot. Just had to climb up a hill to get to it, but
and we're going to Zeacliff.
We slept good. And we're gonna go to Zealand Hut. Yeah, Zealand Hut, and then we're gonna go to Zeacliff after for a view, and then continue on to Geo Shelter. You got like 8 miles to get to the shelter, and then after that, it's just a couple 4Ks quickly.
Well, no, the 8 is including the 4Ks.
Oh,
and back
okay.
To the shelter.
So we have 8.5 miles to do today. Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No big deal. We'll make 4Ks.
Until later. Bye. All right. Views of Zealand Falls from the actual viewpoint for Zealand Falls. I didn't even know it was up here. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Ode to the White Mountains. They go up and up and up and up. Whew. After we left camp, we hiked over to the hut. We stopped at Zealand Hut and had, they had cornbread, so we had some cornbread and coffee. There was no cream or sugar out, so I drank black coffee for the first time ever. It wasn't very strong coffee, so it wasn't god-awful tasting. And then we shot the shit with some people, one of the caretakers or volunteers, and a through hiker on the AT going Nobo. And, yeah, just climbing. But we're more than halfway to Zeacliff after leaving the hut, so not too bad. And we guess I'll see you at the viewpoint. The views from Zeacliff. I'm sorry, I should go slower.
Right.
That's
'cause you-
Mount
that'll take you
Washington.
about an hour and a half to walk.
I made it blurry by pointing.
Ready to go?
With stripes.
Chipmunk.
Yeah, it's a chipmunk.
Chipmunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally we saw it.
Yep.
He's looking for some food.
Pretty, pretty.
That's tiny.
Yeah, they know the humans leave a little residue. And they'll clean it up.
You were pissed the whole time.
That's understandable.
Coming?
Hi, buddy.
And then we ride the Franconia Ridge.
I think there's absolutely.
Status update. It's almost 1 o'clock. We went up Zealand and went to the Zealand Summit. I only took a picture there. I didn't video it. I had been there previously. Took a picture of Brillo with the summit sign. So you can cross that off his list on the 48s. Hung out there longer than we should have, of course, because I started chatting with other hikers again. You know, they don't call me Babbles for nothing. Like, ooh, through hikers. Oh, and the Grey Jay was there, so we were feeding the Grey Jay too. We pretty much climbed up a good portion of Gio. We still got some ways to go, but you know, we did a bunch of down, we did a bunch of up, and we're steadily making our way over to Gio Shelter to drop our gear and our packs so that we can go up the bonds with just a day bag. Can't believe we're gonna bring the stove and dinner and all that with us so that we could end our afternoon on West Bond and watch the sunset before returning to camp. So yeah, that's our status update. See you somewhere on Gio when the views open up. Till then. Alright. Starting to get the views. Loads of views.
Big guys behind us.
There's Gio over there. You can see the herd path of people going up it. So pretty. We're well on our way. Well on our way. Whew. There we go. Summit of Mount Gio. Does not count as a 4K. But those views are fantastic. Here's Washington. It is a 4K, but it just doesn't count for the list. But that's alright. I think it should be a 52 with a view. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's Franconia Ridge. The Twins. Super pretty. We broke away from the AT, so no more through hikers for us to chat to. Oh, boo. Anyways, till later. This is our view from our tent platform. And if all goes well and doesn't start raining till later in the morning, we'll have a perfect spot for sunrise if there's not a bunch of clouds and there is a sunrise. So, bam. Like it. Love it. Boop, boop. And now we have to go hike the bonds. See you later. It might not be the best angle because of where the sun is, but hey. So, we set up camp at Gio. We went up and over Bond. We didn't really stop at Mount Bond yet. We're gonna stop and do Brillo's summit pictures there. on the way back because we could double back for West Pond anyways and back to camp. So we're just racing over to Bond Cliff. Since that's the furthest one, we'll take a few minutes there, get some pictures and video footage, and then we have to turn around and double back to stop at Bond and get Mount Bond footage, and then it's on to West Bond for dinner, and if all goes well with timing, sunset. I think we're doing okay though. I think we're doing okay. Just gotta get up the last push here. Let's turn this around. Burlow's in heaven because he's never done one of these ridge walks, so he's like, I hate trees. He hates trees right now because he just fell in love with the epicness of exposure. We're going up there. It's a whole different feel when you can see everything. Anyways, I am going to continue on trucking. Actually, I can't multitask right now, so I guess I'm keeping my video camera on. So enjoy the views. Need a place where I could balance better to put this away. Sorry for the wobbles. See you at the top. Here we go. Looking at Bond Cliff. We made it over to the Bond Cliff summit. Trying to make sure Brillo doesn't take a heart attack over ledges. Poor Brillo. But I actually got out to the cliff this time. I didn't chicken out over here. So I got pictures for that.
Close to
Whoop,
the
whoop.
edge over here.
Yes, you are. So epic. Epic. Hey, Brillo. Good old. We have to go back up that base. That's Mount Bond. And then there's
Big guy.
the big guy, George. And oh shoot, I'm knocking stuff over. So we're sitting just below the summit, but I'll take a walk. Yeah, well, I'm just leaving those there. Gotta come back for them anyways. Okay. Gio?
Yeah.
All right, Mount Bond. We already went up and over this leaving camp, but we raced right past it to go to Bond Cliff, so I didn't get video. I think I said that in the other video at Bond Cliff, but now we're back at Mount Bond. Views for days. And that little nubbin bump down there is where we were just at on Bond Cliff. And oh, the sun's in my eyes. Sun's in your eyes. But the closest little nubbin on the right is where we're going next, West Bond, to hopefully watch the sunset if we can get over there quick enough. Yeah. So pretty. I love this mountain. And then Grand Old Mount Washington over there. Epic views. West Bond. I'm keeping that in my video. Made it to West Bond this time. The sun's going down.
Last video, she made me tell
That was our last trip out.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those on there. We got no shame. Going a little. I gotta go the other direction. I can't turn that way. It's not really a stable spot to stand and turn. Okay. So there's Bond Cliff. Look, we did that entire spine. Up, 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 up to Mount Bond. And then we walked our asses all the way over here. And it's fucking pretty. And I don't know what number I'm on. Brillo doesn't know what number he's on either, but We're not sticking around for the whole sunset, even though I'm questioning that theory now that I'm looking at it happening. No, we're cold. We're going back to camp. Anyways, till later. So, we didn't watch sunset. I think I said that when we were leaving Westmont and I videoed, but we're back at camp. We had dinner. We're in our tent all comfy cozy. It's 8:20 and we're probably gonna pass out in 10 minutes. Yeah, so I might get some footage in the morning if there's a sunrise or something, but if not, we'll see. I'll get some kind of footage, but we're mostly just doubling back over Gio and Zealand to get out. So that is it for the evening. Have a good night. Good morning. So we had a nice sleep. It actually warmed up overnight. And the sunrise wasn't stellar because of the clouds, but I did get a couple pictures of what did look good. What the fuck is that? Anyways, first time I've seen myself all morning. Here, I'll turn around so you can actually see. This is from our tent platform. I mean, it's still beautiful, even though we didn't get the greatest sunrise vibes, but I do have some pictures of when the sun did come up. It was bright glowing red. I ran over to get pictures. Now it's time to pack it in and get out of here. Hopefully beat the weather.
Get up, pack it in.
Yeah.
Let me begin.
If I decide to take more pictures on the way out for video, I'll include them.
Oops, sorry. Hey, Brillo's face.
Brillo's dancing and singing his own tunes.
Rapping.
Oh, he's rapping. Hiker rap. But yeah, that's it for now. Whew. Back over here. We're trying to, I can barely hear this. We're trying to beat the 2 or 3 o'clock forecast rain. All we can do is get on this alpine zone. If we get rain early, it is what it is. We're getting blown around up here. We made it up and over our first mountain. The sun came out. That was the most exhilarating thing ever. Like, that was so cool. I've never been blown around like that, so yeah. I was just lean right. You probably didn't hear anything I was saying, but that's okay. I actually had boogies blow out of my nose. That's never happened. And we've got
15 until 2.
Okay, at 2 o'clock there's a more high % chance of some serious rain.
Definitely by 4.
So we're gonna get the hell out of here. We have one more mountain to go up and over, and then it's just little ups and downs. Well, a whole lot of down, but little ups. Just one more mountain. So we gotta climb back up Zealand. Whoop whoop. But one mountain down, and Zealand is in the trees, so we don't have to worry about exposure. Ew, that looks like it's coming in kind of quick.
That's way above us, though.
Okay, well, yeah, we gotta just keep moving and we're okay.
That's probably our storm.
Yeah. So we look good and people are catching up to us, so we're gonna move our butts. See you later. Alright, we survived 2 climbs in pretty good timing. Some strong winds. And now, dun dun dun, back to the ladder. We're letting Brillo go first. Oh, I guess that's not so bad.
Hey, you pointed that out.
Yeah. The game trails through this, yeah. It's the boardwalk on the Zealand. Was a Zealand Falls Trail or whatever, something like that. I don't know. Whatever trail we're taking that takes us back to the damn car. It doesn't even matter. It's so pretty out here. The wetlands. There's a little beaver dam over there. It's pretty cool. And I guess this is where I'll probably finalize my video. So, we found out that I have done 27 of the 48 because this weekend I hit 27 doing West Bond. So 27. And what are you at? 10?
10.
And Brillo's at 10 of the 48. So I got to do a few more repeats to get him caught up to me.
And we want to contest Gio.
We think Gio should count instead of Tukume, however you pronounce that one. It's like a 5. It's lacking. Gio's lacking 5 feet of provenance to be considered a 4K for the list. But it's so pretty, so it kind of sucks. But we'll probably have like another mile to the car. We got sprinkled on a little bit, but the rain pretty much held off.
Felt good.
Yeah, the sprinkles that we did get were amazingly refreshing. And then we had what? Lemon, blueberry square things
Yep.
at the hut real quick. Had a snack, got more water. And now it's just the hoof out. So,
Mexican food.
oh yeah, Mexican food. We've been dreaming about Mexican food forever. Just another excellent weekend out in the forest. And, you know, as always, the whites didn't disappoint. And I think that was probably, as far as backpacking trip, one of the more strenuous ones that we've done with the amount of ups and downs and elevation. So I guess reason to pat ourselves on the back. I made it over the one water crossing that was sketchy twice without getting wet. So woohoo, winning all kinds of battles. Yeah. We had a good time, plenty of good company, met lots of good people. And I guess that's all she wrote. So, until next time, Babbles out.